If you're planning your first trip to Albania, this video is for you. Find out where to go, where to eat, and where to stay. Come with us and dip your toe in the water. Welcome to Albania. Today we are venturing to a brand new country for us, and I'm so excited because I've seen it all over Instagram and I cannot wait to see it for myself. So come with us as we jump on the ferry from Corfu to Albania. We chose to travel to Albania via Corfu because actually it's only 30 minutes on the ferry and costs €30 each per way. You can of course fly into Taverna, but then it's a 5-hour drive down to the coast. So the ferry option was easy for us. We arrived 1 hour before departure, queued up in the holding pen, and then boarded the boat, which was really spacious. And as we waved goodbye to Corfu, before we knew it, we'd landed in Albania.
Albania!
And what a welcome from our hotel with free ice cream. Stay tuned to learn more about this amazing hotel later. We wasted no time before we started to explore Albania and meet some of the locals. After just 25 minutes in the car, here we were, about to see the famous Blue Eye. Just trekking through the forest. We're here at the famous Blue Eye in Albania, in a town which is about half an hour from Sarand, and it is absolutely gorgeous. Don't know if you can see down there, but the water is so clear and so blue and turquoise. But the Blue Eye is a spring which they think is 50 meters deep, but that's how far the divers got before the pressure was too much, so it could be deeper. And all of the water that's produced, 7,500 litres per second, fuels the energy for the country, which is amazing. And it's also absolutely stunning. I'm trying not to fall down. So the water is ice cold and stays around 10 degrees year round. So although it may be 10 degrees, apparently it feels like 0. I'm going to try and dip my hand in without actually falling in. Ooh, icy. Don't want to bath in there. And after exploring, you can enjoy a leisurely drink and some food at the Blue Eye Veranda Bar. What a view! And I'm told by June 2025 you can even stay here in these new hotel rooms for €100 per night B&B. Then take advantage of a sunset kayak cruise on the lake. On the way back to Sarandë, we stopped off just 15 minutes later at Lers Castle. We're here now at the top of the Lers Castle, which is the #1 sunset spot here in Albania, Sarandë, and you can see why. It's absolutely gorgeous. Bit chilly though in April, bring a jacket. Today we are exploring Albania further in the famous Ksamil, which is famous for the turquoise waters and gorgeous beaches, tagged as the Maldives of Europe, and I can see why, because I mean you can see the water behind me. This is Rilanda Beach, which has been my favourite of the day. You can see all 4 islands behind us, and the sand is white, the water is clear. You could be in Thailand or the Caribbean, but no, we're in Albania, just a few hours away from the UK. We've explored today loads of beaches and they're all pretty similar. We're here in April, so it is much quieter pre-season, so if you want a quiet vibe, then now's the time to come and enjoy beaches with no people. But I think if you're here June, July, August, it gets a lot busier. It's a different party atmosphere, party vibe, which is perfect if you're looking for that kind of holiday. So it's definitely worth visiting Ksamil if you would like a different European getaway. Cost effective. There's some gorgeous restaurants, gorgeous seafood restaurants here, and real beach clubs, and hopefully we'll get to experience one of those a bit later as well. But so far, it's a thumbs up from us. And as you can see, the water is very inviting, and even though it was cold, I couldn't resist a little dip. I didn't last long though. Oh well, I'll have to just come back again. As you can see, not everything is set up in April, but there's still plenty of places where you can sit, relax and enjoy the view. We walked from one end of Ksamil to the other, and it is perfectly set up for a easy holiday destination if you want a quick week getaway. Plenty of bars, lots of hotels, and they look like a pretty good standard as well. But not everything is Instagram ready, so if you want a famous photo at the hand of Ksamil, be prepared to queue. And here's the Instagram versus reality. Next, we headed over to Bora Bora Beach, which, if I'm honest, was not quite as upmarket as Rilanda. If you like pedalos and speedboats, then this is the place to get it. You can see the 4 islands from here, but you can also see them from Rilanda Beach as well. So for me, I would definitely recommend just popping around the corner 2 minutes for something that feels a little bit more special. I said earlier I'd like to visit a beach club, so here we are at Lost Seaside. We're here at Lost Seaside, which is a beach club, 10 minutes drive from Sarandë, maybe 15-20 minute drive from Ksamil. Very Ibiza vibes, you may hear the music, a little bit Dubai, and a great day out for anyone who wants to sit by the pool on comfy lounges or get cabanas over the sea with nets. It's a bit windy today, so we chose just to have dinner, and it was amazing. Seafood risotto with chunks of seafood and fresh shrimp. It's about £10, and with this view, for me that's a bargain and some affordable luxury right there. So not bad for a Tuesday afternoon. Cheers. and maybe the second best spot for the sunset here in Sarandë. So how about Sarandë itself? Well, does this view not say it all? It might be quiet in Ksamil in April, but there is nothing quiet about Sarandë. It's absolutely buzzing here. Based on a long promenade, which you can see behind me, there are bars, restaurants, boat trips, activities, all available. Currently it's 26 degrees with a lovely breeze, so no complaints from me. It's a great hub to stay in Sarandë to make sure that you can explore other local areas. So half an hour from Ksamil and 10 minutes further to Butrint National Park, 30 minutes from a winery, 50 minutes from Gjirokastër, which is a market town, very nice heritage, and also good transport links. So buses tend to be on the hour, every hour, and cost about between €2 and €4. Or you can get taxis. Some can be a bit expensive. Return to Gjirokastër is €100, but return to Ksamil was €20. So if, like me, sometimes you just take ease and have a bit more time rather than get the bus, we did that. And I've just seen over your shoulder is a speedboat pedalo, I think. You've got to get a shot of that. So all of a sudden we're also in Dubai, because I've only ever seen that in Dubai. There's a rave going on behind me now as well, so nothing quiet about Sarandë. So how about where to stay in Sarandë? Well, I cannot recommend highly enough the Vale Hotel. It was high-end, it was high-tech, and the service was second to none. The rooms were bright and spacious, with a free minibar restocked with soft drinks and water every day. Our side sea view balcony had a great view of the promenade. There was just about enough hanging space in the wardrobe, and the bathroom was amazing. And yes, that's a Japanese toilet. And finally, our top 3 restaurant recommendations in Sarandë. Firstly was the fast food creperie takeaway, which was next door to the Vale Hotel. Amazing gyros and fast food kebabs. Don't miss out on this one. Next up was the traditional Taverna where they had traditional Albanian food, lots of mixed meat kebabs, and also I ordered the small portion of chicken. Nothing small about this. Obviously, I didn't finish it, but it was tasty. This was the restaurant that had the best atmosphere and was full of tourists, but also locals enjoying a Thursday night. And the final in our top 3 restaurants was the Taverna Garden. And sorry, no footage of this, we just enjoyed it so much, we forgot to do it. But I'll put all the links to all of these restaurants in the comments below. So how do we summarise Albania? Well, firstly, do not hesitate to visit. It's beautiful, it's safe, the people are friendly, and it's cost effective. Our hotel in Sarandë was absolutely outstanding, and if you are looking to book a hotel, please have a look at Vale. Book it before it books up. They really look after you, and they do something called a treatment day where we actually got given a free fruit plate, we got a bottle of wine, we got free drinks, free ice cream, and also in the summer they actually take guests out on the owner's boat for a 3-hour day trip free of charge. So absolutely gutted we were just 2 weeks too early for that, but maybe that's another good excuse to come back. What else to summarise Albania? So, currency, it's a closed currency, Albanian lek, so you can only get currency whilst you're there, but there's lots of ATMs, but they did tend to only give you up to 50 or 60 pounds a time, and there is of course a charge as well, but they do also take euros. So other points around cost, food is really reasonable. The huge plate of chicken that we had cost £6, and a gyros is around £2.50. And then the high-end places like the beach clubs with dishes for about £10. Obviously there's some more if you want fresh lobster, but on the whole really reasonable. And our hotel was €100 per night, so not bad at all. Get in there before that price goes up, because it's very good quality, and I'm sure the price will increase over time. What's really interesting about Albania at the moment is that you're seeing it in its development. So you can't expect everything to be as slick as you would if you went to Spain, but it's great. It's absolutely more than good enough, and it's also good to see it in its infancy. And also it'd be great to come back in 2, 3, 5, 10 years and see just how well it does in its development. So all in all, come to Albania, and if you've liked this video, then please subscribe, like, turn on your notifications, because we'd love to take you on our next trip with us as well. And if you've got any questions, please don't hesitate to pop a question in the comments. See you next time.